And this is the closest one in the center that I have to my 2017 eyeshadow look, because I have gotten rid of the one I'd originally used. Not all the time, but I still do wear blush. I jump between blushes sometimes. I've got one of the ones I got in my advent calendar that I jump from, another one that I've started to use. So I use liquid blush now, but back then I used to wear powdered blush. Which one was my go-to shade? Right here. So hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. So if you've not seen by today's title, I am going to be doing my makeup now versus when I was in secondary school in 2017. So my makeup has, I would say, evolved from back then, and there's actually a funny story about my makeup back then. You will see, I used to go heavy on with my makeup, and I'd never once get in trouble. But the girls that wore French tips got in trouble. The girls that wore fake lashes and nothing else got in trouble. The girls that wore lip gloss got in trouble. I wore the whole shebang and didn't get in trouble. So I guess you can say maybe I was a favourite. I don't know. Anyway, maybe they're just like, oh, her makeup is shit. Let's just leave her alone. Let's not give her any more grief. Her makeup's really shit. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be doing one half of my face as my 2017 makeup, and then the other half of my face as my 2026 makeup. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should like do a line down my face so that you can see the difference. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, let's actually just jump straight into it, because a lot happened on my 2017 makeup. So funny fact, I actually still own the palette that I used to use. Well, I'm pretty sure I do, I think, unless I've given it away. I probably have. So I'll have to look for like the closest variant that I can. But I used to wear eyeshadow every single day in 2017, and I wore gold eyeshadow, and this is the closest one in the center that I have to my 2017 eyeshadow look, because I have gotten rid of the one I'd originally used. So it looks like we're going to be using that gold for the 2017 eyeshadow look. And for eye look, so obviously 2017 I had eyeshadow and mascara. I used a different brand, but I can't seem to find it, so I just have this off-branded one that I will be using. And I have been using black mascara religiously ever since I've been doing makeup, and I think I've dyed my eyelashes, so that's the eye look. My eye look now is literally just black mascara, and I use the best one in town, so I just smashed that onto the table. That's not very good. And I only wear eyeshadow now for like special occasions. Like as you saw on New Year's, I was wearing eyeshadow then. So it's only on special occasions I actually end up wearing eyeshadow, because majority of the time I just can't be bothered. So yeah. So from eyes, we're going to move on to base. So I have never ever worn foundation ever. Like back in 2017, never worn foundation. Now, still don't wear foundation. I have just never really found a shade that works well for me. Like, I've not been able to find my shade in foundation. So I had to pause, I couldn't find my other clip. But yeah, I have never ever, I'm probably not going to be straight, but I don't care. I've never worn foundation. One, because foundation can clog your skin like badly, and two, I never found a brand nor shade that would work with my skin tone. Now I know what shade I would have been if I were to wear foundation, but I just have no interest in it. I've never done it. I just don't care enough to want to do eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow, foundation. So I've only ever done concealer. So I went through multiple different concealers. So my concealer back then was a medium coverage, so let's just say she didn't really do her job, but I have still been the same shade since day one. Obviously my skin tone has not changed, so I used a medium coverage concealer in 2017, and now I use a full coverage concealer, and it is a much better product. I love this. I'm not sponsored, but if you're a person like me that doesn't wear foundation, so you don't have an underbase, you should use full coverage concealer. I'm not 100% sure what's the equivalent concealer you're supposed to wear when you wear foundation, because I've never worn foundation, but for me, medium coverage concealer doesn't work as my base. I have to use full coverage. So yeah. And then next step after that is blush. So I still do wear blush to this day, not a lot and not all the time, but I still do wear blush. I jump between blushes sometimes. I've got one of the ones I got in my advent calendar that I jump from, another one that I've started to use. So I use liquid blush now, but back then I used to wear powdered blush. I only within, I'd say, a few years moved on to the liquid blush. So I've got the powder blush that I used to use, and you can kind of tell which one was my go-to shade right here. So I'm already looking at my makeup from then and my makeup now. Definitely less products now than back then. Trying to mess me while I'm filming. Okay, one product that I used in 2017 but do not wear anymore is bronzer. I used to wear bronzing drops for a while in 2025, but then I just could tell that it was making my face look overly orange and my neck not orange. So I just gave up with it. I couldn't be bothered, and quite a lot of time I was forgetting to put it on if I was in a rush doing my makeup, so I didn't bother. But back in 2017 I did use powdered bronzer. So this one that I used, let's just say your girl didn't know how to blend it, so I'm gonna have to either try and not blend it this time or just do it, and if it comes out good, it comes out good, but I don't know. Next is highlighter. I just broke the cap off my 2017 highlighter. I broke the cap off. Anyway, this was the highlighter that I used in 2017. This rosy pink one. And I found out that I was going through a journey, like, am I supposed to wear gold highlighter or silver? But due to my hair colour and skin complexion, I am supposed to use silver highlighter. So I used silver powder highlighter. I did go through a phase of wearing liquid highlighter, but she did not blend. Let's just say, unless I didn't know how to blend it properly, but she weren't blending for me. So yeah, I guess you can see as I'm looking at both sides, powdered highlighter is where it's at for me. So the next step after that is setting spray. I used to use setting spray, and I don't think I own the brand of setting spray that I used to use, but now I use setting powder in between my concealer and blush. But I never used that back in 2017. So I guess the only other equivalent to that would, I guess, not be one. Because I also, right before I do my mascara, I do use setting spray. And I have found a setting spray that does work for me now. But back then, I had a really oily setting spray and I threw it away, so I no longer have it anymore. So let's pause on the 2017. So now let's move on to lips. So lips from 2017. I think most of the time I still do wear it to this day, but I do think most of the time I either just wore like lip balm or lip gloss. I think I just used to use Carmex before, back in 2017, but now I do still wear Carmex because it is still like really good. But my lip combo, let's just say it does change a lot now. I have been using the same lip gloss for a little while now, so let me get that. It's just this blue lip gloss that turns your lips pink. So, yeah. Okay, I don't use setting spray in 2017. So I've got all the products for the 2017 versus 2026 makeup. Now let's apply. So I think the very first thing I'm going to start with my 2017 makeup is the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply the eyeshadow on. Bear in mind, I am still not the best at eyeshadow. I never really have been really good at it. And back then, I never used concealer when applying my eyeshadow. I just literally put it on my lid. Like, I didn't even bother. And bear in mind, I wore gold eyeshadow every single day in secondary school, for the very like early part. The reason why I was in secondary school obviously for a good few years, but I started in 2017, so that's why I'm doing my 2017 look, because it is the most dramatically different from 2026. So eyeshadow is on the 2017 look. Now, my very first step in my 2026 is primer. That's the very first step that I do in my 2026. I'm not going to apply primer to my whole face because this side is 2017, not 2026. So I'm just going to rub that in with you. I know it's probably still not correct. I probably still am not doing my makeup correct. This I have done the way that I like to do my makeup. I just dropped it onto my leg. That's not good. That's also never happened before. Either way. Yeah. It's probably still not correct, but I don't care. This is the way that I like to do my makeup. This is the way I feel like it looks best. And yes, we're just gonna allow this. So the next step in my 2017 makeup was concealer. So let's apply the concealer to this side of my eye. I'm just going to cover, I always have covered up any markings on my face, like so. After my primer in my 2026, I move on to concealer. And obviously, as you can see, there is a difference. One is like ghostly pale and the other one is closer. This is my better look, my better side. So I probably should have done the other way around, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to blend out my 2017 one with this one because I don't want to mix with concealers and then have this concealer all over my present day beauty blender. And let's blend this one out. And because nowadays I don't wear eyeshadow, I literally just put the concealer over my eyeball and it blends it better that way, I find. But with the 2017 one, let's just say, wasn't blended very well. There we go. Next stage on my makeup looks. Next for 2026 is setting powder. So let's just bake this base. Let me get my little thing for that. And I'm going to put it under my eyes. So I am the type of person that has experienced and gone through a lot with makeup, and has for years been trying to find like the best things for me. But yeah, and then my 2017 didn't use any of those products. She jumped straight into bronzer, and obviously I don't wear bronzer anymore, so this is going to be replacing my setting powder stage of today. So get the brush and just bear in mind I've not worn bronzer in such a long time. I don't even know where I'm supposed to put bronzer now. Like, am I supposed to do it this way? I'm thinking so. Like, oh my god, my 2017 me. Oh, I would never use any of this stuff now. Never. You can definitely tell I have evolved. Next for my 2026 is my blush. So let's just apply my blush to. It's going to make me feel really uneven that I'm literally only doing one side of my face with my blush, and it looks odd because it would usually blend in well with this side, so it's going to look a little bit odd. Next in my 2017 is blush. So I don't want to use the same blush, so I'm just going to use this one. I'm literally doing it exactly how I used to do it. Look at that. Oh my god. I actually think I'm going to do a slight line in my face just so that we can tell which side is the... Okay, the line might not even be 100% straight, but it's just so we could do it. You could tell better that there's two different makeup looks. Next up for my 2026 is highlighter, and I presently use silver, obviously, because I have found that silver is definitely my colour for my skin complexion, and I will put a tiny bit on my nose. And I also, for what I've recently been starting to do with my 2026 makeup look, is in the corner of my eyeball, like right here, I put a tiny bit of gold, just to give my eyeball some shimmer and some colour. How does that look? And next step in my 2017 is my highlighter. So I don't have an angled brush anymore, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use. I guess I can use the blusher brush just on the side of it, and then like that. Okay, next step in my 2026 is setting spray, but I don't set the other side of my face, so I'm gonna have to try and only set the one side of my face. Okay, I've only set the one side of my face. I've not set this side because obviously back then I never wore setting spray. Okay, so because I have done my setting spray now, the next thing to do is mascara on both sides. I normally curl my eyelashes. I've curled my eyelashes for as long as I can remember on both eyes, so I'm going to curl both of my eyelashes on both sides, but I'm going to do this off camera so that I don't poke my eye out. Okay, now that I have curled my eyelashes, next step for both looks is mascara. Really one of my favorite things to do with my makeup. That and lips are my two favorite things. So let's apply mascara to my 2026. Just saying, my 2026 lashes are longer than my 2017 lashes. Obviously, I can't just cut one side of my eyelashes down for the sake of the makeup look. So, I've got new bottom lash. That's just stupid. Like, I put it down and forget I've got to do the bottom lashes too. Ta-da! Okay, next obviously is the mascara for my 2017. So I'm just applying. Sorry if I'm really close. I'm using a viewfinder on the camera to do this. And so you can see how like long my lashes are naturally anyway. So there are both my eyeballs, the mascara done. Last step is lips. So my 2026 lips. It feels so weird not being able to do all my lips. And now my 2017 lips. I'm gonna have to like literally use my finger because I can't show the bottle. Oh, I'll get flagged. Just so I don't get flagged. There we go. So those are my 2017 look versus my 2026 look. Let me know what you think. Which one do you think is better? And do you think I have improved with my makeup? Because I think I have. Yeah. So guys, because I have obviously done both, I'm going to end today's video here. Let me know if you liked today's video, and make sure you click that subscribe button to be part of the family, and make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a brand new YouTube video on my social media down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Please comment down below, do you prefer my 2017 makeup or my 2026 makeup? And also, do you think I have improved and evolved from the very first time I wore makeup? And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye, my loves!